And our first defense is overworked. Overworked. We are overworked. We are overworked here. We get a lot of phone calls. I spoke with the woman that I met with yesterday, and I asked for her supervisor. And she said, "Didn't I meet with you yesterday?" Yeah, you did. You did. And I explained to her that I had called her last week. And had she returned my call, I wouldn't have had to show up yesterday. And her first line of defense is, I work at this place, I work at this place, I work at this place, I work at this place. Okay, you work. Kudos to you, right? Kudos. You're so busy. But because of your failure, I had to show the fuck up. I have this letter here letting me know I better show the fuck up. So you have time to send these letters. They got time to do billing for something that I'm not getting, right? Billing. You got time for all that, right? And her defense is that she's so busy. She could not get back to me from last week to yesterday. Yesterday was Wednesday. Her job is hard. I get it. Your job is hard. But you know who wasn't getting paid to show up there yesterday? Me. You know who else wasn't getting paid to show up there? My friend. 2 hours. It takes 2 hours for me to get ready for the day. Respiratory treatments. Taking my time. Being on the oxygen. Taking oxygen off to get ready. To shower. Get the oxygen back on. The recovery time in order for me to move forward to the next step of getting ready for the fucking day, right? 2 hours of getting ready to make sure I was on fucking time for my 11:30 appointment. My 11:30 appointment for probation that I'm not on. But you can't get anybody to call you back. And then the defense is, well, I'm very busy. I handle this office and this office and this office. Really? Couldn't call back. So because you couldn't call back and you feel you're entitled because you get paid to do a job that you're not doing, I'm supposed to just say, it was just a little fuck up. No, it wasn't a little fuck up. It's a big fuck up. And my name is in the probation office. My name is in that probation office. My file is there. First fucking question. Have you had you got to go for a mental health evaluation. The first question was, after I told her that I already had one, well, what was the outcome? Something that she didn't need to know yesterday. You know why? Because I'm not on probation. This is the problem here. This is the problem. But everything that has happened goes right back to Frank Milos. Right? The creepy ass person that is so attached to my son's private medical information. So creepy. So creepy. So I didn't sleep much last night going over everything, and this is not just an abusive process, and they give the words, right? The attorney, well, we're gonna go for abusive process and this and that, and the words mean nothing. Words mean nothing. Your civil rights. Your civil rights have been violated. Your civil rights have been violated. Civil rights. All these words, they mean nothing. When you're making people jump through hoops that they don't need to be jumping through. That wasn't my hoop yesterday. That was not my hoop yesterday. All the times that we went to court. And the judge, not sure if I can have a trial. Not sure if I could have a trial. That took up, I think, 3 times that we went to court to finally get a date for a trial. A date for a trial. For something so fucking stupid. Something so fucking stupid. When I contacted Zachary Marshall's family in support, and then getting back that his Jason Lopes trial is yet again postponed. Why is it postponed? For what reason is it postponed? Because of all this other bullshit that, it's all the retaliation and everything that we gotta clog up the system with, while this family is heartbroken. The word is heartbroken. That's a word. That's a word with a real emotion, right? It has a real emotion attached to it. Heartbroken. But swiftly, without hesitation, I'm arrested. So I'm waiting right now for a call back from the supervisor. I did explain that, they obviously have a problem returning phone calls, and that's why I was there yesterday. And the girl, but didn't I meet with you yesterday? Didn't I tell you that you're not on probation? Didn't I meet with you? Didn't I? So you turn people's day upside down, rearranging, arranging, and everything. And, I take care of a lot, so I didn't call you back. I didn't call you back where we could have figured this out, because you had some questions. But I wasn't going to call you back. No, I wanted you to show the fuck up with this letter. Bring the letter that shows. There'll be a warrant if you don't. There'll be a warrant if you don't show the fuck up. A warrant for something. Now, the other part is, I'm sure if I didn't show up yesterday, there would have been a warrant. I would have been arrested, and I would have now had to prove exactly what I proved yesterday by going there, that I'm not on probation, that this is bogus, that Frank Milos is bogus. He's a creepy ass piece of shit. That's what it is. He is so attached to, and people should wonder. People should be concerned with how creepy that is. You might not think that it's creepy. It's very creepy. Very fucking creepy. Yeah.